So I get that my voice as a Jewish author has special significance when I am speaking out against Zionism and genocide in Palestine. But my following went from 6,000 people on Instagram a few days ago to 60,000 now, which I can't really wrap my head around. And the books I was recommending y'all to read on Palestine, those authors, those incredible authors that I have learned from, have much smaller followings than I do now, which doesn't make any sense to me because the voices we should be centering right now are Palestinian voices. So I will be tagging all these incredible authors that I have learned from in the comments. Please go follow them. They're putting out incredible content and education right now and always. Hala Alian is always putting out educational content about Palestine, and her book, Salt House, is one of the most powerful multi-generational family epics I've ever read. It shows how the impact of the Nakba, the 1948, that theft of Palestinian land, has impacted this family over multiple generations as they spread throughout the diaspora. And it pisses me off that this book isn't as much of a bestseller as Pachinko is, because it's every bit as good. But it's Palestinian, and there's definitely a bias against Palestinian books in publishing. Susan Abulawa, who wrote Mornings in Jenin and Against the Loveless World, one of the most powerful novels I ever read. Go follow her. Hannah Mushabek, I haven't gotten my hands on their new children's book, Homeland, My Father Dreams of Palestine yet, but I have just ordered it to read that picture book to my daughter. Please go follow her. She's putting out amazing content. If you aren't already following him, you should be following Mohammed El-Kurd, who's both a journalist and the incredibly powerful poet behind the book Rivka. Just in the last few days, I've started following an account called Anat International, which was like a clothing brand based in Gaza, but now the owner is doing daily updates of what life is like in Gaza and only has 15,000 followers on Instagram. Everyone should be watching her and seeing what the situation is there. That's a very incomplete list. Please, in the comments, feel free to comment other accounts that are doing important journalism, boots on the ground in Palestine, or other authors that are Palestinian authors that people should really be following and listening to over someone like me. I think the overwhelming response to my video shows just how desperately anti-Zionist Jewish voices are needed right now. If you're an anti-Zionist Jew, and there's so many of us, I know, but it's really scary to speak out right now, but we're needed. And it's scary to speak out, but it's not like living in Gaza right now scary. You know what I mean? So like, we can do it.